Raiders. So the Raiders lose here. Lose Buffalo. I talked about the Raiders. I got Jimmy G. He's going to be good, but it doesn't really matter. Jimmy G's not moving the needle. Pittsburgh. I think they lose Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has some good going on. Oh my God. What happened to my frame rate? My frame rate, please get back to 60. There we go. I don't know if that's going to translate through. I hope not. I feel I was saying something about Pittsburgh. I feel they're on the uptick. I've learned to not doubt Mike Tomlin like 2 seasons ago or something like that. They started off horribly. I think it was Ben's last year. They started off horribly, and I was like, oh yeah, that never had a losing season shit is out the window. And he found a fucking. Not only did he find a fucking way, they made it to the goddamn playoffs. Granted, that had to do with the Chargers being absolute degenerates, but they still made it to the playoffs. So that was the year I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna doubt Tomlin. But Kenny Pickett could see some good upside this year. Maybe Najee can average more than like 2 yards a carry. George Pickens keeps being an absolute freak. Defense does what it does. They give my boy. I keep wanting to call him Fred. His name is Pat. But I'm gonna say my boy Frederick Freiermuth. My fantasy team last year, we were the Fighting Freiermuth. Maybe they can get him the ball more than like in the last quarter of a game. Because here's what would happen. He would have no action through like 3 quarters. I swear to God. The 4th quarter, they're down. Oh, we need to move the ball. They get to spamming him. He ended the game with like 7 catches for like 80-some yards. And we have a boost for 100 yards. So like, if he gets the ball at all through the previous 3 quarters, I get my 100-yard boost. But, you know, he didn't exist. So it is what it is. Maybe they can get him the ball more. They can win. The Raiders. What do they do? Lose to the... I keep hitting shit. I'm so bad at this. They lose to the Chargers. They lose to Green Bay. They lose to New England. I'll give them Chicago. They lose to Detroit. They lose to the Giants, unfortunately. They lose to the Jets. It's crazy, both of those are home. They lose to Miami. Yeah, I'm not very high on these young boys. Like, they get a bye week 13. They don't need that. They suck. They're gonna lose to Minnesota. They're gonna lose to the Chargers again. They're gonna lose to him again. It's gonna be like end of the year though, like so. Anthony Richardson is gonna be rolling for real. Like he'll at that point he should have like really caught up to like the NFL game and all of that. I'm gonna give him a dub. I don't feel great about it. At this point, there's no reason for them to be resting anybody. They're gonna be playing. I'm pointing up here. That is who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Denver. No. I was just talking about not having to rest anybody, so you know they're gonna lose. 1 win, 2 wins. Like, here's the thing. Like, I know they're like a lot of these just look downright insane, or they're going to end up looking downright insane. 2-15 Chargers. Miami people are their defense should be better. I say their defense should be better. They lost Jalen Ramsey now. They got Eli Apple, and as bad as people talk about Eli Apple, he's not that bad. Eli Apple gets talked about like he's some guy who NFL teams pick up off the street to play corner, and that's kind of what happened here because Jalen Ramsey got hurt, but he's not horrible. Bradley Chubb should be better. I don't really remember the Chargers. Well, off the top of my head, they have Derwin. I believe they have Khalil Mack and Bosa, the non-racist Bosa. Who's the corner they have? Do they have no, PS2 is over in Denver. What corner do they have? Because I wanted There were 2 corners in the draft that other year, and I wanted both of them. I can't think of his name. Whoever had 2 picks versus the Jaguars, 2 or 3, I don't remember how many he had. But they have him. He's really good. I wanted him, but we chose Kelvin Joseph, and we chose Kelvin Joseph.